welcome back to Delectable You, recipes for food and for life. Today we are making GI-friendly sweet potatoes in coconut milk. GI meaning gastrointestinal. I came up with this recipe a few weeks ago when I was looking to give my digestive system a little break. I eat a lot of complex foods, as you have seen in previous videos and recipes, where I'll manipulate nuts to make sauces and stuff like that, and that's lovely. Sometimes though, my digestive system says, hey, hang on a second, I need a break. And so when that happens, I like to give my body warm foods with simple ingredients. And that's exactly what this recipe does. So not only is it easy though on your digestive system, but it's also easy on your schedule because there are very few ingredients and very few steps. So it's kind of awesome. And it's something that the whole family will love to eat. So let me show you what to do. All right, so as you can see, I already started chopping one, and now I'm gonna chop another medium-sized sweet potato. So yams, really. These are orange yams. And I'd like to cut them up into these little cubes, as you can see right there. Okay, now we're gonna head on over to the stove and get this party started. All right, so what I've got going here is I took 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and I've melted it down over medium-low heat. And what I wanna do is add a half a teaspoon of cumin and a half a teaspoon of turmeric. And I kind of just want this to sizzle a little bit for a few seconds just to bring out a little bit more of a nutty flavor from the spices. Okay. Now we're gonna add the potatoes to the party. Let's just put all these in here and be careful. Whenever you put anything into a pot of oil or a pan of oil, you want to put it in away from you so that if it does splash, which it inevitably will, it splashes away from you. It does require a little bit more cleaning, but that's okay. Go. Okay, now just toss this all around, and we're just going to let these potatoes sizzle and saute a little bit over medium heat, just until they start getting tender. I would say about 5 or 10 minutes. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes and my potatoes are nice. They're a little bit browned, maybe a little bit burnt, but that's okay. I don't mind that. And now what I want to do is I'm going to add a can. This is a 13.5 ounce can of full fat unsweetened coconut milk. Okay, and we're going to have the heat at medium to low, depending on how hot your stove is. This one is particularly hot because I'm using the power burner, so even low is quite high. And you may notice the red peppers next to me because I'm working on another project. I am always working on more than one thing at a time in this kitchen. That video will be coming soon. Okay, so toss this around. And now let's just add some salt and some cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you don't have to add it, but I love cilantro and I just wanted to add that green into this. And let's do a teaspoon of Celtic sea salt or whatever sea salt you have on hand. Okay. We're just going to toss this around. There we go. And now I'm going to cover it. And you know what? I want to bring this to a simmer. And I want to cover it. And basically all we're doing is boiling the potatoes until they're nice and tender, and then they'll be ready. All right, this has been simmering for about 10 or 15 minutes, and the way you know that it's ready is that you stick a fork in the potato, and if it's soft, which this is, it is ready. So now I can just take this off the heat. I'm gonna open this up, and we're gonna test this out. So at this point, yes, Madison, at this point, You can adjust the spices any way you'd like. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. And we literally have 7 ingredients in here. I mean, it couldn't really get much easier unless we added 5 ingredients, but then it wouldn't taste as good. So, oh my gosh, this smells delicious. Super hot, but so good. We didn't chop any onions or garlic. We didn't add anything like that. We really just let the sweet potatoes shine, and the coconut milk and the spices just played a supporting role, and it is absolutely delicious. So you can eat it like this, as kind of like a soup stew. You could also think about making some quinoa or basmati rice or some millet and putting about 1/2 cup of that into a bowl and then spooning this over top of it, and it is so delicious. I hope that you and your GI tract appreciate this dish as much as me and my family and my GI tract do. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Lauren with Delectable You, and I will see you again next time. Enjoy your soup.